Hello, Ravens. Welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This is your reading for the month of June. We are going to be doing a Celtic cross spread using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. And then I will clarify with the 1909 Tarot. And then at the very end of the reading, I will pull the main themes from the Spirit of the Wheel Oracle. All right, let's get started with the June reading for the Ravens. We start with your current general energy. And here we have Hawk energy. So this Hawk energy is all about perspective. So I think the Ravens could be, um, you know, either looking at things from a different perspective this month, or um, if you're not looking at things, you're looking for new perspectives is kind of what's coming through. And then we have your crossing energy, and this can be what helps you or what hinders you. And here we have the beaver energy. So the beaver energy is a very hard working energy. So again, this can be what helps you or what hinders you. And again, as far as perspective is concerned, if you are looking at things from a new perspective, I would say that you are probably looking at things from a more of a work smarter, not harder point of view. And again, if you are looking for perspective, I would say that's kind of the where I would lean, is to how can you look at something, how can you make something easier for yourself, right? By being working smarter rather than harder. But let's clarify this hawk and beaver energy. So with the hawk and beaver, we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning. So again, whatever this perspective, and again, this is a passionate new beginning. So again, I feel like you could be working, the Ravens could be working on something that they're very passionate about. But again, having different perspectives is going to be very important to this new beginning. Next, we go to the area of your foundation. And here we have elephant energy. And I love the elephant energy, especially in the area of the foundation, because the elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So again, and again, the elephant has those, four large feet that keep them really solid. So again, I just feel like the Ravens have a really solid foundation under them at this time. And I would say like they are knocking down obstacles this month. But let's clarify that elephant energy. So with the elephant energy, we have the Judgment card, and this is a card of awakening. So again, I kind of feel like in the area of the foundation there with that elephant, the Ravens could be awakening to their own power at this time, their own abilities to destroy the obstacles that are in front of them. So again, really great cards in the foundation there. Next, we go to the area of your mind. And here we have lion energy. And the lion, well, I mean, he is king of the jungle. He is regal. He is the master of himself. And again, I kind of feel like that's what's going on in the mind of the Ravens this month, where you are mastering yourself. You're not letting your mind just fly off into any direction it feels like. You are really in control of where your thoughts are going and where your attention is focused. But let's clarify that lion energy. So with the lion, we have the tower. So the tower is a big change. So I kind of feel like this is new for some of the Ravens. This is a big change, being able to master your mind. And the Tower card can be a card of being brought down to reality. And again, I kind of feel like that with some of the Ravens this month, is like there's some sort of reality that you have had to face recently, and you have faced it, and because of that, you are sitting in this mastery of self. So I just love that. So yeah, even though the tower, most people don't like the tower. In this case, it feels really good in the area of your mind. This is a change of your mind and a focus of your mind. And then we go to the area of the very recent past. And here we have dragonfly energy. And again, this makes a lot of sense. The dragonfly energy is all about change. And we just spoke about that with the tower. I feel like probably a lot of the ravens have gone through some very major changes. And again, I think these changes are in regards to the way you think about things, the way you look at things. Like I said, that perspective with that hawk energy. But again, a lot of change in the recent past for the ravens. But let's clarify that dragonfly energy. So with the dragonfly, we have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is a card of freeing yourself from self-imposed restrictions. So again, back to the whole change thing, all these changes, changing your perspective, changing the way you're thinking about things, the way you're looking out at things. This has actually really been so important for setting yourself free. And I would say that a lot of the ravens, because of these changes, are experiencing a sense of freedom at this time. And what do you know? In the very near future, we have the eagle, which is a symbol of freedom. Again, so I just really feel, like again, these changes, and even though, like, because again, the tower can say that these changes have been difficult, um, but again, it feels like these changes were worth it because, you have set yourself free. And the eagle is also the truth seeker. So I would say, that especially in the very near future, you are definitely seeing the truth of things. But let's clarify that eagle energy. So with the eagle, yes, we have the Six of Wands, a victory. This is definitely a victory for you. You have set your minds free. This is amazing. This is, one of the biggest victories I think that anybody could win. So I love it. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have swan energy. And this swan energy is a card of reflection. So I would say over the next few months, Spirit is going to ask the ravens just to do a little bit of reflection over reflect on the growth, reflect on where you were compared to where you are, reflect on all of the wonderful and beautiful changes that have happened and how they have improved your life or given you power or something like that. I just really reflect over the next few months, Raven, on this wonderful freedom and this wonderful victory. But let's clarify the swan energy. So with the swan, we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, she is all about valuing her feelings and emotions. And again, that's going to be an important part of the reflection. And again, some of the reflection could be about how you felt about something then versus how you feel about something now. And really pay attention to those. And like I said, really understand and value your feelings over the next few months. Next, we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have bee energy, the busy little bee. So again, I do feel like socially, this could be a very busy month for the ravens. Like I know this isn't a butterfly, it's a bee, but you are going to, it feels like you could be like a social butterfly this month, just kind of buzzing here, buzzing there, just kind of, wanting to be social and visit with everyone around you. Now, the one thing that I would say with the bee energy is just be careful. Like, I think socializing, especially in Gemini season and, deer season, it's great to get out and socialize. But also just make sure that you are getting enough rest as well, because when the busy bees get too tired, that is when they tend to sting. But let's clarify that bee energy. So with the bee, we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands can be a card of conflict and competition. However, I'm really not feeling the conflict and competition. So the Five of Wands can also be a card of learning. Like these guys on the card are fighting with sticks because they don't know how to use swords yet. So I feel like not only is this going to be a very social time for the Ravens. I actually feel like there is a lot that they could learn um, by being social and being out and stuff. And again, there could be some conflict and competition involved, but sometimes that is part of being social. But again, I really feel like this is more about the Ravens learning, different ways to be social, different people to be social with, different things that they can learn and try. That's the energy I'm feeling for the closest relationships for the Ravens. Next, we go to the area of your hopes and fears. And here we have Panther energy. So the Panther energy, this is a card of purging. It's a card of getting rid of the unnecessary. So I do feel like there could be some things, Ravens, that from, whatever this past was that that you have changed from. There could be a few things still kind of lingering around, whether it is emotions that are lingering, or thoughts that are lingering, or physical objects, perhaps that are still lingering from this past event. And the Panther energy, like I said, it's a purging energy. So it's a card that asks you to really get rid of anything that is not necessary in your life. And again, this sometimes can be a little bit scary. It is hard sometimes to purge the things that we have had in our lives for a very long time. But again, even though it can feel devastating, it can feel terrible, but it is usually beneficial and usually for our higher good. But let's clarify the Panther energy. So with the Panther, we have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is the card of moving on to calmer shores. So yeah, this is just saying like, so the fear, you may have fear of letting some of these things go, but the hope is that when you do get rid of those things, this allows you to move on, and move on to something that is better for you and is for your higher good. And then we come to the last card in the spread, the outcome card. And here we have the lamb energy. And I kind of like that we let finish in this lamb energy because, again, you did have a lot of, change and the tower and, that kind of stuff. But the lamb energy, it's a very calm energy. It's a very peaceful energy. So I do feel like even though, yes, that some like first of all, you are getting a huge victory. You are getting a huge win with that freedom. But again, it still could be somewhat of a challenging month. However, when you get to the lamb with with the lamb energy, it kind of says, like, again, if you do that purge and you get rid of those things, this is going to leave you with a wonderful sense of calm and peace within yourself. But let's clarify that lamb energy. So with the lamb energy, we have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is a card of burdens. So I really kind of feel like, yeah, at the end of all of this, especially after that purge, you are, that's going to be like you laying those burdens down. You no longer have to carry those burdens. Um, and again, I feel like this is kind of an ending to that, the ending of carrying unnecessary burdens. And like I said, by the end of the month, I feel like many of the Ravens will be sitting in a nice, wonderful place of inner peace and calm. All right, now we will pull the three main themes from the Spirit of the Wheel. And we have contemplation, messages, and deliberation, the long snow's moon. So, yes, definitely, like I said, there was some contemplation in that reading today with the reflection. And I think that reflection is going to be hugely important. Um, and again, the reflection will also help. With that purging as well. And again, the lamb energy can also be an important message from spirit coming in. So definitely be listening for the messages. And again, use that mastery of self, use that different perspective to deliberate any choices that need to be made this month, Ravens. All right. Pretty good reading for the Ravens for the month of June. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It does really help me out, and I do appreciate it. Um, yeah, I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.